my phone can't figure out what it wants to do. And yeah, so it's Monday, it's late. I'm not at home. This is not the usual studio. Um, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm in Santa Fe for work and I'm in a hotel room, and hopefully, this is going to be okay. This is going to be the worst looking recap of the season, but it is what it is, and just bear with me for the time being. It's Monday, it's late. It's the Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap Week 10 edition, right? Week 10. Let's roll those highlights. And so going old school this week because I don't have my usual setup, so no graphics. I'm sorry, guys. No music, but donate to Extra Life if you can. What's up, Chris? Hope you're doing all right. Let me know if the audio sounds good. I'm not able to test it right now. Um, but yeah, extra-life.org. I'll reshare my links if you guys are interested in participating and helping out worthy cause, the Children's Miracle Network hospitals all across the audio is good. Thanks, Chris. All across the country, but I'm playing for UNN Children's Hospital. Um, Last week, Freddie donated $100, which was amazing. Thank you, Freddie, for doing that. And just actually was at a sports restaurant earlier today watching part of the game, and then so that was nice. It was a lot of fun. So I'm in Santa Fe right now. It's currently 26 degrees. I'm looking at a 17-degree morning. I woke up to snow this morning. It's very different from Roswell, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And so yeah, let's roll those highlights. Going into game one, man, I could not come close this week. Martha's Sacks in the City took me out, and I'm apologizing, guys, because I don't have I can't stream my screen like I usually do, but I wanted to do a show regardless, and I almost thought of calling Pris and having her do the show, but I didn't train her ahead of time on how to do it. So my bad there. And I apologize for the video not looking all that great. My phone does this weird thing here where it's trying to like go to the network and or like use my cell data, but it's fighting with the Wi-Fi, so it drops back and forth. It's been it's been a headache the last 2 days. I lose 149 to 95. Martha got a lot of points from Lamb with 38, 23 from Cook, um, 22 from Jalen Hurts earlier tonight. She didn't need those points from Hurts, and she hurt me even more. Big news for me, well, my team, Cooper Kupp goes out with the injury. If you have Cooper Kupp in any of the leagues, you're watching out for that injury report because it was not good. He goes out, I think, with a bad ankle injury, and the coach even himself said was not good. So be on the lookout. Just watch out there. My players, other than Cooper Kupp, man, I had nobody crack 20. I was there at 95 points. So a rough game for me. I went out there winning a couple in a row. Moving on to game two, Johnny's Draft Day of Losers is back in the winning column once again. 96 to 73, beating Brandon Sarton's son. Brandon had Kyler Murray still playing, who was injured. Who else? What else happened? Just hurting all around for Brandon. Not a great season, and not a great game for Johnny. He had been a little bit of a tear, but really coming back down to earth. 96 points there, but he still. I mean, even though he's coming back down to earth, he still gets the win, moving up in those standings. Game three, Chris Juju on that beat, taking out Jeremy's free win, 91 to 76. There you see some of. Well, we still got Michael Thomas in that starting lineup from Jeremy. I don't know what's going on with him. Could be playing. You could put. Sorry, should be moving Cooper up to that spot and putting Singletary in that flex, and I think you're set for the rest of the year because the Bills already had their bye week. So you should come on, Jeremy, get with the program. But Chris, you get the win, 91 points. Kind of low scoring around all week, except for Martha. She's the one that she killed it this week, 149 points. Moving on to, I believe, game four. Luis's high guy taking out Bravo's football, 138 to 84. Congratulations, big up to Luis here. 17 points from Brady, 35 from Jefferson. Then you have Pollard there with 21, Kelsey with 20. and he had 10 from Deontay Johnson in that flex spot. Looks like Bravo got a 0 from Justin Tucker. He left his kicker in. It's kicker. It's up to you. I don't really think you should leave kickers on if you have a buy kicker on a buy. I think it's worth it to get a kicker more so than it is worth it to get a defense on buy to replace them on buy. But that's just my opinion. Um, Bravo, I think you maybe just I don't know if you forgot that you didn't have a kicker going, but having a kicker make it a break. I mean, it was a 50-point blowout, so you wouldn't come close, but going forward. Game 5, Najee by nature, defeating Alex's Demigorgons, 124 to 109. Aaron Rodgers back in the winning column. He had 19 points. Davante Adams with 27, 22 from St. Brown there. And you guys can't see the highlights. Kirk with 31 points uh, in that wide receiving position. 31 points, unsuspected. So if you had Kirk in any of your leagues, congratulations to you. You probably win. Patrick Mahomes had 32 points, 24 points from Diggs, and you got a big 0 from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So yeah, just Juju got concussed in the first half in DNR, and I stupidly benched D Hop for Lazard because Kyler didn't play. Little rough. You got the win, Chris. You don't have to complain. You got the win. If you get a win, don't complain. That's all I gotta say. Um, yeah. Just you got the win. So congratulations to you, Chris. And going into our last game of the week. Whoops, my bad. Pulled up the wrong league here. Sorry. Bear with me just for a moment. Game 6, Blackbeard's Delight loses to Joe's Do Looks Like a Brady. Final score 120 to 108. 13 big points from Justin Herbert in Joe's quarterback position. I believe that's Joe's backup quarterback. Oh, no, that's his main quarterback. Wow. I don't know, Joe. Maybe you should be looking at uh, swapping out one of your receivers. Do we think Odell Beckham's going to do good? You think that's possible? I don't think so. I would just drop OBJ. I mean, you got the win, like I said. Freddie, 19 points from Geno Smith, 15 from Hill, 19 from Godwin, and 13 from Eckler. Chuba, 15. Just could not compete. Nobody. Connor had 23 points. That's the only person who cracked 20 points on either squad. Wow. Enough scores and highlights. Right, let's hand out some week 10 awards. And let's take a live update here. Sorry, oh my gosh. Player of the week or no, the WTF what happened this week honors go to, drum roll please, Brandon with 73 points. I don't know what happened there, Brandon. Off and on, you're putting your team together. But I think you're kind of giving up. You're in last place. OBJ is at the 7th team, but he did file a $20 million lawsuit against Nike. Wow. Why? I don't know. Joe has him on his team, so I guess he has him as a stash, which isn't a bad idea, I guess. If he's in playing shape and he does sign with the team, then all for it. I mean, I'm surprised the Bucks haven't picked him up. Why haven't the Bucks picked up OBJ? Why haven't they done it, Joe? Tell me. Get in chat. Player of the week is going to go to Martha. She had 149 big points coming back. She had lost a couple of games. Now she's back in the winning column. Congratulations to Martha for getting that win. I do not have a live league standings page ready to read to you guys, but I believe I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that maybe either me or Chris are going to be in first place. And Freddie will be in third still. But if you pull up the live, we'll see tomorrow when that fully loads up, and that all goes. I'll still be in first based on live standings, so I'll be 7-3. That's just based on points. So it's been good. Let's take a look at Pick'em's League. Let's see how everybody's doing, and I'll read them off. I'm second. Martha's third. Cool. Martha's in third. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Ain't nothing but the pick'em thing. 94 picks as of Monday before the Monday night game. 92 for me, so I'm there in second by myself. Third place, Basket my picks with 78. 71 picks for football, 41 picks and for both Sin NFL picks and Joe's picks, and Luis way in the back, 12 picks still. I think I'll just start reading the top four because that's that's all who are still playing. Let's take a look at this week's matchups before we wrap up the show, and I call it a night because I'm exhausted. Um, I'll be taking on Alex's Demigorgons. Whoa, I have a projected point output at 56 points. Looks like I have a lot of players that will not be playing. Holy crap. It's gonna be ugly for me next week. Um, even if I, oh my God, I gotta figure some things out. Yeah, not good. Luis's eye guy taking on Jeremy's Big Deck Energy, aka free win. So congratulations beforehand, Luis, on that win. Drop Day Losers taking on Freddy's Blackbird Delight. Freddy's in a similar situation as me. A lot of players on bye, a lot of players injured. Freddy's gonna be looking to make some moves this week as well. Grizzlies Juju on that beat, taking on Joe's. Do looks like a Brady both teams with big wins this week, going up against each other. Chris, right now you're looking pretty good with those projections. You got a nice stacked team. Good job, buddy. You're nicely stacked. Brian's Najee by nature taking on Bravo's football. And last but not certainly least, Martha's Sacks in the City taking on Brandon Sarton's son to round out week 11. Guys, week 11 is in the book. We're getting really close to the playoffs. And that's crazy when you think about it. We're almost done with fantasy football. It flies by, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm getting a lot of injuries, and that's not fun for me. I had a good start to the season. Now it's kind of wavering off a little bit. But to drown my sorrows, I will eat this whole bag of Frito Scoops that I picked up at the gas station on my way into town yesterday. But um, Priscilla's asking if I'm done. Watch it. I guess by the time I typed this message, it would have been done. Yeah, so this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and being part of the show. No dip, no. I'm not a fan of bean dip. But I do like Fritos with salsa. I didn't find any good salsa. I did not click on that game. Um, but yeah, I'm in the area where I can find something overly priced and handmade, made from scratch. Um, but yeah, Santa Fe is a cool town. If a lot of you, some of you probably, well, a majority of you guys have been here before, obviously. Chris, you probably have never been here, but it's a super artsy, hoity-toity town. Throwing that out there. Um, it's been fun working here just for today, but yeah, a couple more days. I'll be back on Roswell next week, recording the show with the usual equipment, and looking forward to coming back next week. But on that note, guys, set those teams, pick those picks. I'll see you guys right here next week on the recap. And I'm going to keep doing this until I figure out where to turn off the video because I've never done a video live on the iPad, and I think it's this X. I think I hit this X, and that'll end the show. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to end the show. You guys have a great night. Set those teams. Later.